Hey,
What's up?
everybody alive, I hope.
It's not for real, for real.
We just wanted to check in.
How y'all doing? Brothers, how y'all feel?
This video is about
Ladies, are y'all alright?
y'all all right? Hey, please listen to that earlier. Listen,
We were.
hope y'all working out. Your
Wow.
mind, your body, and your spirit. Your mind, your body, your soul.
Why would you say that?
Because we need to be physically fit in this day and age. These crazies.
I know. Redeem be giving us the tips if people listen to the prophet.
I say all that to say because we had a good gym day today.
Yeah, we did.
We just try to, we had a good walk yesterday. We walked.
Yeah, sun is shining. The weather is sweet.
Sun is shining. Listen, it's
The
about to
weather
be
is
spring.
sweet.
And, real quick, I pray that all the seeds that you have sown in the last season will bring forth an abundant and beautiful, blessed harvest. So much so, tomorrow's 3:20. Ephesians 3:20 says that God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that works within us. So according to the power that works within us, God can do exceeding and abundant above all we can ask or think. But we got to work with God.
Faith and work.
Come on. First lady! I like the way you chime in all soft.
Yeah.
Soft queen.
Well, it is, because people, you can have all the faith in the world sitting on the couch wishing things come to you, but where is the work? So,
Yeah.
putting it into, take it from orthodoxy to orthopraxy.
Oh.
You feel me?
You have a good teacher.
I do.
She's a great disciple. She's my best. If I'm telling you, I'll be telling y'all, if Jesus and Mary Magdalene could have a show, it would be us. Y'all be playing with us, but somebody gave us an alabaster box the other day.
Literally.
You don't know the cause of... And he said, do you want the fragrance or the oil? We were like,
I guess
the oil? I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was
we
like,
know the guy, so it's not on some weird shit. We know him, but he's starting another business, and he literally got so excited when we saw him at the farmer's market. Anyways.
He gave us this shea butter, good coconut oil. Like,
see me glistening?
We all moisturized and stuff.
That's him.
And they put the oil in the black on, and it's like at the farmer's market, like when you would be walking in Wakanda or in Jesus's day, and we're just walking in Ghana, in the farmer's market, like in the open square.
Yeah.
Where I was renamed Malusi. Like, those type of markets are where you meet some of the best people. And
love it.
Just like Sesame Street, these are the people in your neighborhood. And you know this nigga Dump is trying to take away Sesame Street? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Bro, you mad at Muppets, bro?
They not even, they teaching too much diversity.
DEI.
Yeah. Too much.
We can't have any more Big Bird. No more Elmo. What did I do?
They are trying to trigger us so that we can wig out and we can just storm the Capitol like they dying for us to do what they did, and it ain't finna happen. So they are trying to trigger us so that we can burn the country down, and they can say, see, look at those niggas.
They about to trigger the Wiggers though.
I know,
the Wiggers
really
and the MAGA niggas. That's gonna be the fight of the century.
Because we sitting out. Okay.
Wiggers and MAGA naggers.
We have courtside seats as black women.
Yeah, this
is not our fight. We just sitting and watching the show go down, and it's been an interesting one thus far.
We make popcorn weekly. Don't stress. This is the colonizers' mess. They did this. Like, they know. They said 42 million black people in America. That's more than the black people that live in Ghana. We are a hidden nation in a nation. That's why never let anybody tell you are a minority. We are the majority in the entire world. Somehow, through dark magic and witchcraft, these people made us believe we are something that we're not. We are royalty, kings and queens, superheroes, and divine beings. That's what we are, the chosen people.
And I just want to say, for educational and informational purposes, that they call people of color the minority because it's a political term within political science. It identifies like a group of people that do not represent the majority, so they are the minority. And so I just want to put that out there, that it was political and then it became social. And the context in which we use minority is not the same. And so
I love that. Thank you for explaining that, you smart, intelligent, fine woman. That's why I married her. She's smart.
So yeah. So in terms of like politics and whatnot, yes, we are the minority. But from a social or a spiritual lens, we are not. We are the majority.
But I'm just saying, as a people, the power that we have, even if we all were involved politically, we would not be a minority. The fact that we don't even get the census counted is 6:06 on the clock when I said that. So that's what I'm like. Black people, just like the children of Israel had to stand back and watch the salvation of the Lord. The battle is not ours, it's the Lord's. They came against the Lord's people. And I know it looks crazy, man. But and I hate that we still have to pay rent. I really do. I'm like, come on, aliens. Like, you can disrupt this.
Or student loans or any of that
student loans, like car payments.
At this point, y'all are dismantling the Department of Education. So that means my shit don't even exist at this point. If that's what we're going to do, go ahead and cancel the Department of Education.
And that's what, and we shouldn't even have to put it on our resumes no more. Forget my education.
Right.
Yeah.
Because some people, you can make stuff up.
Hey, I mean, because the Department of Education ain't gonna exist. You can say I'm Dr. So-and-so.
Some people already do.
They can't call nobody.
People already do.
But anyway.
And I mean, at the point where you can get master's degrees without having bachelor's.
I know, right? So, like, some people can really destiny swap and soul snatch you so much and steal your identity that they become you and nobody checks their character. How are y'all getting licenses to preach and nobody check? How are you getting ministry jobs and you're a witch?
A witch? No.
I don't get it. I really... magic really does exist. I hope y'all really, do you believe in magic? Yes, I do. These niggas are doing magic. There are warlocks that are pastors, not just Freemasons, but y'all are drinking the Kool-Aid and delusional. You better wake up before it is too late. The churches are going to...
Well, some people waking up and resigning. So
I'm a prophet. Hey, man, when you talk about me. Hey, so you gonna see who's on God's side or the other side. Cat Williams said it once. He didn't need to say it again.
We should all be critically thinking about the world and the reality that is presented to us from from the perspective in which we see it. Meaning, I'm the same person no matter who I interact with, whether that's my supervisor or my bestie or a person I don't like. I'm gonna be the same. But when you can be different people to different people,
that's sick.
That's where people don't know what you're talking about. Because every time I communicate with XYZ, oh, they seem sweet. Oh, they ain't never. And it's like you don't know how to get into the character of a person good enough.
You don't ask
to
the right
dissect
questions.
it. You don't ask the right questions.
Yep.
So of course, if y'all talking about shit,
so why do the children not talk to their father? Why did Warren Jr. move? Like, good questions. No one dares to ask.
Well,
why?
Well, then I would challenge that thought that thought process, because then the perspective and the lens changes, right? So it's I don't talk to him because he is the father and he should be calling and talking to me.
Right, because yes.
So that's what's presented.
Yes, the lies.
Which in reality,
yeah,
you have done more than attempt or
beyond
to try.
Yeah.
But I think that's where that's where communication and comprehension are two different things. Because you can communicate all you want, but how people comprehend or perceive things from their perspective of reality is one whole different way to see things.
There's one more C.
Like how
character.
And what else?
You said.
I was gonna say something about Trump. So
no, I know I was gonna say something about Trump too, but I was like, nobody cares about his character, and he's just like, you have. Oh, you said comprehension.
Oh,
maybe
communication, comprehension, and character.
Yes, like we just communicate with people and we understand kind of who they are, what they've been through. But do you really know who they are? Because a lot of y'all voted for Trump and thought he was a Christian.
Or a lot of y'all who are friends and besties are Trumpers and or have husbands who are Trumpers, and you are trying to. Do you like them as a person if they voted for this person who continues to do despicable things? Do you confront
across
them?
The world?
Or are we really like, oh, politics don't matter? Like, that's how this shit is so twisted and got us twisted. You're not even gonna... And then they double down on being Trumpers too, and they're like more excited more than ever that all of these things are happening. So do you confront those people and where their character or their heart lies? I don't have people like that on my timeline or in my circle.
Yeah,
so
I can't say that. I don't talk to demons.
But sometimes, you know, you might be in a multicultural church that might have some white folks.
that definitely voted Trump.
Yeah.
And thought they were doing their service for God. Like the Trump shall sound.
I would be breaking up with people. That's how I feel about now. I'm just like,
you know what?
You're not, and it's not even because of how racist and all the things that Trump is. It's more so about the level of critical thinking and awareness that I now, and education, or the ability to process information and have your own opinion about something with research. Like, I'm like, your ability to be brainwashed is very easy. And now, as a person, as a friend, as a whatever, that's why I would choose not to talk to you anymore. Not really because like you're a Trumper, but it's because like you're lame.
I mean, you lame because you a Trumper. Like that's where I draw the line. Like, well, I ain't gonna interact with you no more. Like, I'm at the place where like
I really don't know if we know anybody.
I know one person that I know, and I hope. I know a few people because they in the white evangelical slaves, and so
are they black or white?
White and black and Asian, like just there's a whole they got sucked into the delusion of the cult of the white evangelical church or the Reformed church, and how they really want to be black or want to let black people lead these things.
Or
and so they withhold the funds. They fake let them lead and let them be token.
I know
and
that
they
token
evangelical slaves. And so you never talk about politics. So you keep the money. You stay neutral, but you're still a Trumper on the low because of the pro-life thing got you. When most of them are gay and getting pegged and and on the down low, and you think that they're just these upstanding white male figures that just really love their country. No, they love getting pegged, bro. Like that's really who these motherfuckers are, man. And y'all have been patriots to this white nationalism, and shame on y'all niggas, man. Like, y'all some white evangelical slaves. And I remember I walked into this church and rebuked these two niggas who the one we were just talking to, and I said, y'all some white evangelical niggas. That's what I told them to their face. And I was just like y'all really looking for acceptance from these colonizers who use the Bible to manipulate, oppress, and put people in bondage. Like,
What would you say to?
it's time to let it go.
Okay.
That's what I would say. It's time to
Okay.
let it go. Let it go. Toby, let it go, Toby. You are Kunta.
Well, what would you say to? I guess people who just don't know no better, you know.
You gotta know yourself. Like, I could have said I knew no better. I was trained by all these white men, but I challenged them in seminary. Like, I was always aware of my blackness. That's one thing I'll give to my parents. As light skinned as these motherfuckers were, they were the blackest light skinned motherfuckers ever. You know, so I was and Timothy Mitchell, like my Dr. Timothy Mitchell, friends with Dr. King, him, light skin, fighting with for justice, but like
Thurgood Marshall, light skin,
right, light skin. Thurgood Marshall looks like my whole family. All the males in my family look like that. So it's like I get my color from my mom's father, who was dark skinned with gray eyes, but like I'm grateful for that because I never like wavered too much. Yeah, there were times when I was reformed and I was wearing plaid shirts and shit and had a mohawk. Like, I was getting sucked in. It's easy. I remember this one white dude came to me. He said, "Man, you are so humble
Your bedazzled shirts and jeans,
True Religion and shit." Fucking graphic tees. Terrible era. Still got it on YouTube somewhere. No, it's hidden.
Oh,
it's hidden.
the bedazzled caps for me.
The caps, I didn't wear those. Bedazzled jackets, shirts. Yeah, I did that. I did it.
Woo!
That was a look.
You're the finest you've ever been. I'm just gonna let you know that right now.
Thank you, baby.
The swaggiest, the finest, everything.
Yes, baby.
Because them old pictures, I would have told you no, sir. But
in high school, you would have told me yes.
In high school.
Because when I married that dragon,
I would have.
That depleted a lot of my.
I mean, obviously in high school, you wouldn't be able to talk to me. That would be illegal. But
I mean, yeah, but I meant age for age. I didn't mean like
right. I'm a weird shit.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
I would, because you're so cute, you're so handsome, and you're a little lover boy. I mean, you still are so cute, so handsome, and such a lover boy.
I was a lover boy, third grade.
You still are, but I'm just saying, like, yes, then I would have, but post-dragon, pre-dragon, mid-dragon era.
I don't even like myself during that. I look back, and that was when I was in that body or those bodies, I would be like, this is not my life. Inside, I was like, I am living somebody else's life. Like I used to say that shit to myself, like, I'm not these kids' father. I know I'm not. I don't know how I got stuck in this body. Like that. I used to say that to myself year after year, location after location we moved. I'm like,
I just
whose life is this?
That picture that you showed me with your ex-siblings, families on a couch, and you was like this. Like,
shame. I was like, what did I get myself into? I used to always question myself every time, every event. I'd be like sitting there just observing the whole fucking event like this, like, God,
what did I get myself
damn
into?
It.
Yeah, so see, that's the consequence of being sucked in.
Of being horny, young, dumb, and full of cum. That's why I don't know why God flicked on that switch for us to produce sperm. There should be a license and approved character and emotional intelligence, financial security before you can bust a nut. You should be able to be checked in, like, now is the time, can you turn the switch on? Yes, thank you. Click. But a lot of us wouldn't be here if they did have that switch. We know. But
that
I'm just saying.
Think of that. I think
in the new world, Lord
is it
Jesus.
Milwaukee? I don't know, but they have that policy about men.
Wisconsin,
I don't know if it was Wisconsin. I feel like
Milwaukee is Wisconsin.
Well, I don't feel like it was Wisconsin then.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it was another like Midwestern. But anyways, what did it say?
Like you would get fined $1,000.
No, $10,000.
Oh, $10,000 if you don't bust a nut with the intent to impregnate.
Oh yeah, the intent
something like
to
that.
Impregnate.
Yeah, like if you
that's what
didn't mean to, they gonna fine you for getting a girl pregnant if she gets pregnant.
Just get a vasectomy.
Like at this point, it works.
Because
trust me.
Honestly, well, yeah, that part, but
Hello.
Also, you had a million babies. But But honestly, what was I saying?
Nick Cannon, who?
What
It's
was I
Big
talking
Walls
about?
world, baby.
Damn it. Got me distracted.
See, it does that sometimes.
Damn it.
There's a D
Oh,
in
well.
damn it. I mean,
I forgot. Anyways.
we were talking about.
Well, I guess we can wrap it up, but
Yeah, we can. Look at that. I forgot too.
I know. I was like, damn.
It's because we brought up the name that should not be mentioned.
What I was gonna say about Trump is
See, you brought it up again.
Okay. Okay.
Every time we bring them up, our memory goes off.
My point in making us go through those stories is that perception versus reality. Okay. Now with Trump, perception is, oh my God, chaos. He's doing crazy things. He's being addicted. He's being all of those things. And he's impacting people's lives in a way that is devastating. But on the flip side of that, the reality is he doesn't have the power to do those things.
Yeah.
And so, right. So again, perception versus reality. So now,
or knowledge versus ignorance.
Education. So 25,000 people who were once fired and laid off are now being called back to work because what he did is not constitutional, was not legal. So perception versus reality. His reality is he's signing orders, these things are happening. Our reality is, oh my gosh, he's signing orders and these things. But the true reality is this is a reality show.
Yeah, he
Seriously.
really and we are the fucking audience. So
yeah,
don't
get emotional because I mean it's hard to say that. I know I'm not talking about what's going on in Palestine because like free Palestine period.
I mean seriously.
Period. But I am talking about getting emotionally reactive and charged behind the nonsense and the things that he is doing to get a rise out of us would seem dictatorish because they're executive orders and they're moving forward. Yeah, but they're also people suing the shit out of this administration right now. States, all kinds of things are happening. So, yeah. And if we do become like a less like federally operated and you just within your state and they become more local, like maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't know.
And he kind of mistold me that like 4 years ago. He said that that's where politics should go to. And it would probably be the most feasible.
Because then there would be no oversight.
Yeah, and it's too much. There's too many holes in that
regulation.
system.
So I don't know, you know?
I mean, we would hope for there to be some true democracy, but we're also hoping that these white patriots would really care about anything but greed and money and being pegged. Never forget that. That these guys.
Thanks for sharing it with us over and over.
These guys love that. I read that the other day, and I was just like, I didn't want to open Instagram and see that, but it said some of the most powerful people love that, and I'm like, wow.
And that's because I said the need that, or the feelings of dominating all day long and dominating other people, and then the secrecy of secretly wanting to feel dominated. And
thank you.
So,
and gets back to living double lives.
Yeah. Ooh.
Your superpower is going to be, and when I said this, it was 2332. That's like a mirror image. Your superpower is going to be when you are your most authentic self. When you are 100% who you are 24/7, 365. Not you're separate over here, you're here over here. You're another person over here, or you're another person here.
People or family members that
you're a chameleon.
Like. Yeah, chameleon.
If you don't like to be around people, don't go around them. Set your boundaries. Be your most authentic self. If you don't like to talk about politics, don't talk about it. If you don't like to talk about your relationship, don't talk about it. If you like smoking and your family don't, oh well, you are grown. Do they pay your bills? Blow up to some recess. Put some smoke in the air and enjoy life. The world is literally on fire. It is time to be your most authentic self. I promise you, you will feel better in the morning about who you are when you are truly your most authentic. When you can look in the mirror, like 2332 was when I started talking about this. When you can look in the mirror and you can look yourself in the eye and say, I know exactly what I've done. I know exactly who I am, and I know exactly who I will be. When you know who that person is, you have arrived at your authenticity. When you love your body and all the flaws, when you accept yourself, when you have confidence. There is nothing wrong with confidence. There is nothing wrong with loving yourself. The problem with these niggas in this world, white niggas too, and brown niggas and all those yellow niggas, they be driving crazy and mad all the time. Listen, is you are not in love with yourself. You don't like yourself. You got to love your own voice when you hear it. You don't know yourself. If you don't study, guess who you're with all the time? Yourself. This is who you should be studying more than anybody. You too busy lurking on people's social media when you should be lurking on your own Enneagram, human design, whatever it is, zodiac sign. I don't care. You need to discover who you are. Because, thank you, birds, because that will bring peace in your life. If you are bouncing all around and you're just, the wicked flee when nobody is pursuing. When you're always busy and spinning plates, it's because you have worn so many masks. Take the mask off, church. It's time to come clean. Take the mask off, sir. Take the mask off, ma'am. It's time to come clean. Because God don't see your mask. He sees your heart. And the problem with us is we haven't taken time to see people's heart. And what I love about my wife, what I love about you, is I got to see your heart in display so many times in so many different scenarios. Whether good, whether great, whether bad, whether low, high, mid, whatever. I got to see your heart transform. I didn't see you grow stale. I didn't see you like be stifled. Like you just kept moving, and like that's faith, and that doesn't take like regular strength. That's supernatural strength.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for being an example of not just intelligence but spiritual strength and tenacity and endurance.
Thank you.
And you look good doing it.
And psychological fortitude.
Yes, sometimes psychological games. Those get played along the way. We're not perfect.
Right.
We all play them with ourselves.
Thanks, love.
You're welcome.
But yes,
God bless y'all.
get to know who you are.
Happy New Year. This is the real New Year.
Spring is tomorrow. Wait.
3/21.
3/21.
I mean, it's here. We in the flow. You feel it. It's heating
spring.
up.
The flowers are blooming where we're at. I don't know where y'all at, but they're blooming.
So spring forth. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Bye.